Hello YouTubers! It's been a while since the Radio Hobbyist has been active on ham radio, as you know, as you might know. Anyway, I'm working some digital modes today, specifically FT8, the new, much hyped digital mode. And so it's kind of active today. It's working on 20 meters, and 17 meters seems to be open to Europe and most of the continental US. I'm over here using my Flex 6300. And there's the Flex. And I'm using wsjt-x. I'm using the Release Candidate 2, version 1.8.0, I believe. This is the one that has FT8 mode included with it. So yeah, it's still kind of beta software, even though it's a release candidate. That's what RC stands for. And so hopefully they make it general release soon, and we can feel a bit safer using this software. Anyway, I just worked this fellow in England, and just before that on 17 meters I worked a fellow in Luxembourg. So yeah, the bands seem to be working. So what do I have to say about FT8? This is my first video on it. It's actually, the greatest thing about it is that there's lots of hams on it. That is the greatest thing about it, because these days, with band conditions as they are, and whatever, it's getting harder and harder to, what am I trying to say? Find clusters of people where there's a hive of activity, and FT8 certainly seems to be attracting a lot of activity. So if you haven't tried it yet, I definitely recommend it. If you've used PSK31 or JT65, JT9, if you've used those, I'm sure that you're already on this bandwagon. FT8 is a little different. It's way faster. The turnarounds are 15 seconds per transmission. And so you've got to be quick on that trigger to respond to somebody. After that, the software, if you have it selected to do so, will kind of take over the QSO and walk through the various responses, which is a really nice feature, although some people, I'm sure, will be critical of that, saying that that's just automated QSOs. What's the point? So I understand that, but it's kind of through necessity. When you've got a mode where the turnaround is so quick, yeah, it's almost needed here, and it's certainly a way to make quick contacts, DX contacts, because it's such a great how do I say it? These modes can work in super bad propagation conditions. They really do work at very low signal levels, and you just have to kind of keep an eye on the bands and watch for an opening and jump on it. Enough about that. Still got the 7300 sitting over here. Boy, the white balance on that is a little off. It's probably has to react to the computer screen I've been looking at for so long. Anyway, I still have the 7300. I use it mostly for phone operation, stock mic. I still love this little rig. It's awesome. Using the Flex 6300 for all of my digital communications. It just really does that well. And my Maestro is off to the side, and to be honest, I'm not using it very much. I'm probably going to sell it. It's still worth some money. So I thought I would maybe use it elsewhere in the house, maybe out in the deck, but that's just hasn't happened. I'm just not really interested in that, as it turns out. So anyway, hope you guys are still active on ham radio and such, and I will try to post videos more often. Let me flip this around just so I can say hello. Hey guys, and yeah, I have to get into the shortwave listening again as well. I've still got my Perseus SDR. I've still got my ELAD FDM Duo, I think it's called, and that's a little SDR QRP rig. And I've still got my ICOM R75, but as you can see, I'm simplifying things recently, just having minimal rigs out here, and I'm probably gonna sell off some more stuff. Just use what I need. What's your go-to rig? Just keep that. The other stuff just tends to pile up, and you've got money invested in it, right? So anyway, I've gone on too long here, guys. Happy DX, good DX, everything. Cheers, till next time. Radio Hobbyist out.